Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ashley. Thanks for joining me over here at Whip It Like Butter. Okay, so today we're going to make peanut butter blossom cookies, y'all. So peanut butter blossom cookies are peanut butter cookies. So we're gonna make the cookie dough, we're gonna roll it, and then we're gonna roll it into some sugar, right? Okay, so the sugar helps with making the little ridges in the cookies that come out at the end. So we're gonna bake the cookies and then we're gonna take them out and we're gonna go ahead and press the Hershey's Kisses down into the cookie. Yeah, these are gonna be really cute. This is a really fun recipe, especially if you have kids. You can get the kids involved. I think you all are going to really enjoy it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it so I can show y'all how it's done. Okay, so we need Hershey's Kiss candies, all-purpose flour, two different things of granulated sugar, brown sugar, baking soda, egg at room temperature, vanilla extract, and you need some creamy peanut butter. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add our baking soda into our flour. Your flour doesn't need to be sifted or anything. Just add your baking soda into the flour and go ahead and give it a mix. Okay, and then we left off one ingredient, that's our butter. You need unsalted butter for this recipe. So we go ahead and add it into our mixer, and we're going to add our 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and our 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You also have a 1/2 cup of sugar that was in the ingredients. We're going to start save that to the end for when we start forming our cookie dough, because we're going to roll our cookie dough into that sugar, okay? Alright, so we're mixing here, and we're just going to mix this until it's combined and creamy using our paddle attachment. So I sped it up a little bit so it's like about there. And here we go, adding our egg. You can definitely use a hand mixer if you don't have a stand mixer. So you want to get that nice and mixed as well. You want your egg to be a pretty good well combined into your sugar and your butter mixture before you start adding your next ingredients. So I just sped it up here to help it and to get some of the ingredients off of my paddle, kind of stuck to my paddle. So you can see it's nice and combined right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our vanilla extract, and we're also going to go ahead and add our creamy peanut butter in here. Alright, so just drop it in there. And we're going to go ahead and give this a mix as well until it's nice and combined. So you can see my peanut butter is sticking to the sides of my mixer. Don't worry, we're going to go ahead and scrape that down here in a minute before we get everything nice and mixed. You know, we don't want to overmix, so we're going to go ahead and stop it here. I got all down in the bottom since my paddle doesn't get really deep into my bowl. And go ahead and finish the mixing process there. And once it's all nice and combined, we're going to start adding our flour. Now we're going to start adding our flour slowly. You don't want to add it too much at once. You know, let the mixture catch up with the flour that you're adding. So as you see, we're adding it a little bit at a time, and it's combining very nicely. So you just keep going until you have all your flour added into your mixture. You just want it to be nice and creamy and all combined, okay? And also mix everything together with a spoon if you need to. We chilled our dough for about 30 minutes. You can also do it overnight. If you do it overnight, take your dough out like 30 minutes before you form your balls, so it has some time to come to tip a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna roll our balls into about tablespoon size. You know, I do everything big, so mine were kind of big. So just gauge with your tablespoon, roll them into balls, just like so with your hands. And then you're going to roll them into your sugar and place them on your cookie sheet. Now you definitely want to use, some parchment paper to place your cookies on top of your cookie sheet. We're going to bake these cookies in the oven on 375 degrees for about 10 minutes. This ended up being 16 cookies total. Okay, you can get more cookies out of that, but you may want to roll them smaller, and then some people may like a flatter cookie, so just really play around with the cookie and make it your own. We have our Hershey's Kisses here that we had in the refrigerator. I'm just going to unwrap them and put them back in the refrigerator so they're ready to press into the cookie when they come out of the oven. So as soon as you take your cookies out of the oven, you want to go ahead and press your kisses into the cookie while they're nice and warm. And once you finish that process, you want to go ahead and let them stay on your cookie sheet, or you can move them to a cooling rack and wait till they're completely cooled so the cookie can be completely firm before you serve. And y'all, that's really it. This cookie is really so easy. A few simple ingredients, and it takes no time to make. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into this taste test. So here's our peanut butter blossom cookie. As y'all can see, my cookies are big, okay? I do everything big over here. I'm from Texas, so, you know, everything in Texas is big. So this recipe that I made, it produced 16 cookies, okay? So if you want more cookies, you may want to roll them smaller. Some people have them smaller than this. Some people have them flatter than this. So really make the recipe your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and taste. Mmm. Mmm. That crumble. It's so soft. I gotta get a little bit of chocolate. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Of course, delicious. So y'all go ahead and add this recipe to your list. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you leave. Thank y'all, and we'll catch you next time.